Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. We are back with the legendary icon, as we previously mentioned, Corinne Almeida, and we have a lot more questions to ask her. And so many things that we discussed behind stage as well.
A lot more questions?
We're talking about
I feel like I'm in school.
But mind yourself at school because Jason's here.
That's what we do. We teach
Headmaster?
people.
No. He would make a very bad headmaster, actually.
I would make a very good, just a regular teacher.
Okay.
Not
the
a
one
headmaster.
The cool teacher.
I don't
Cool
think he can be
teacher.
in charge of anything.
Okay.
Just
All
joking.
right. So now your era in the Gypsies band.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it happened in 1990.
Right.
91 to be precise. That was a tour to Oman that happened first, and that was the whole beginning of my journey with the Gypsies for 12 years.
Wow.
So how did you meet the band?
We used to be playing lots of dinner dances together when I sang with Somerset,
Okay.
band called Somerset. Lots of dance. I mean, they go with two bands or a band and DJ for always a dinner dance. Then
So wait, did they steal you from Somerset band? My God.
no,
Gypsies.
they did.
What have you done?
No, they didn't steal.
Maybe she jumped into it.
No. This was the guys who played for Somerset. They were all doing day jobs.
Okay.
And I was the only one who was doing music
Full
as a
time.
full time. Yeah.
Right.
So when we played all these dances together, Gypsies didn't have a female, and they were looking for one, I guess, mainly for that tour to Oman in that year, in 91 November. I still remember that. And then what Sunil was looking for in a female was to handle the English and Sinhala both,
Right.
which I was doing already with Somerset. Otherwise, what they did was they told me that they used to take I think a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken, Noeline, and then also another Sinhala singer with Noeline to handle. Then it was a bit of a issue with tickets, and how these organizers, they don't want to spend too much money on on air tickets and all that.
Right.
So that's when I was spotted and invited
To tag along.
to get on that tour, and I did an amazing job, I was told. In Oman. They were very happy, the people were happy, and then quietly started giving me the other regular work as well here in Sri Lanka too. And then of course after maybe 6 months or a couple of months, I was a permanent member in the band.
Member in the band.
Worked for 12 years. That's a long.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
That's a long
I can see the
journey.
glow in your face when you're talking about it. I mean,
I really
Yes.
enjoyed my time with the Gypsies because I learned a lot.
Right.
I learned a lot because, though I used to sing Sinhala songs, I wasn't exposed to a crowd like that. But at that time, in that period, I'd traveled the whole country.
Right.
From Mahiyangana to Badulla to Norelia to Vaunia to Anuradhapura to you name it, I was there with them. So that was a whole new experience for me. And me being a burger, and although I sang Sinhala, I wasn't, and I didn't know how to even. I learned a lot from Sunil how to. Today I'm very happily entertaining a crowd. Lots of things I've learned from Sunil, and
Going back to that concert in Oman, if I'm correct. Do you remember what you saw in the crowd? Now, there must have been a massive crowd there.
it was a massive crowd at the Sheraton poolside.
Right.
I remember.
Mostly Sri Lankan or?
Sri Lankans,
I
it's
see.
mainly for the working crowd there.
Right.
Well, of course, we had an exclusive. We had a dinner dance. On Thursday nights, it's always a dinner dance for a more upmarket crowd.
Right.
And then the Friday is the show for all the
the work.
crowd.
Right.
So that was a huge crowd. It was at the Sheraton poolside that they normally have it.
Right.
And it was. I really that was something really new to me, and singing with Somerset, singing just for the dancers and weddings and all this stuff that I was doing into this kind of.
Yeah, just throw in there.
But I handled myself pretty well, and then
I'm sure you did.
No, they told me, you just did a great job,
Yes.
and I was like,
Indeed.
oh yeah, I did.
Yes, I am. And then she walks off all happy.
That shows that this is what you're born to do. I think when you you figure out what your passion is,
Yeah.
I don't think you should worry about how
Worry
you
about
present
how-
yourself.
correct.
Yeah.
That is true. I think we have a couple of pictures of
Yes,
Corinne
we do.
on stage
We do.
itself. Let's take a look at those pictures, shall we? Oh, we have people.
that's it, Noeline.
Hello.
Look at that.
Wow. I love your hair.
That's the early
That's
days.
beautiful.
Yeah,
That
thank
is
you.
I wish I had a time machine right now.
Oh
the
yeah,
exact same.
that's the.
Oh, that's the crowd. That's very nice.
So this is the first time that you were with the Gypsies, or like did you guys have this picture taken later on?
Later, a little bit later on.
Right.
This was the first tour we did to London,
Ah.
to UK.
Dude, I love the style back then. That is what I'm
And that's
talking
so
about.
in. That's so in right now
Is
as
it
well.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It
I had no
is.
idea, okay.
Well, not among everybody, but
Okay.
you know, certain people they can carry it off very well.
Oh, there another picture with. This is a recent one with Marisol
Ah, yeah.
at Desmond's concert actually in
Okay.
Gumbo.
Ah. Is that a spotted white leopard bandana?
Thing on my hair.
Brilliant.
That's with Yasmin at Manilal's concert. Manilal was in town about a year ago.
Yes, I think I heard of that.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Again, your hairstyles have changed so much.
I love it. I just love changing
Playing
my
around
hair.
with that.
Oh, look at
That's-
that. That's
That's,
a
in,
Ronnie
that's
Lee.
in Melbourne,
Yes.
yeah. With a band from there. That's Carl. I don't remember. I think Skyline or Sky something.
And
Chitral and
Chitral
Maxi.
Sabha.
Oh wow! Look at him.
He's. I need to go ask that guy. What have you been doing? Like, because you look the same since, like, if you look at a picture of him, like, way back then.
Yes, he
he
looks just the
What is
same.
he doing? What is his secret?
What is it?
What is his secret?
I'll let you know. I'll talk to him and
If you
let
can ask him, yeah, exactly.
I'll
Tell
just
us.
go up to his door and knock and be like, please tell me what it is.
what it is.
Anyways, all right, so the Gypsies, right after the Gypsies. And what made you leave?
In 2003, yes. So 91 to 2003. By the time, thanks to Sunil once again, I was getting very exposed to a lot of, I was invited on my own as well from various countries for various shows with other bands.
Okay.
With all the Oriental bands, that go. And he never objected to it.
Okay.
So he always gave me the green light to go and, perform.
Right.
But somewhere down the line, there was a void here then.
I
Yeah. So that is when Lulu and Ginger came into the band.
Okay.
Because by the time they were very much used to a female,
Right.
although they didn't have one at the beginning. And it wasn't fair by me too. I mean,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I'm not there, and then sometimes even they do get a tour or work here.
Yeah.
That's when Lulu and Ginger stepped in, and then I thought, okay, it's high time. And I'd like, 12 years was a long time. I wanted to do
Branch out
something,
again.
branch out and do something different and go solo.
Yeah.
And that's when I decided, all of a sudden, I don't have anything of my own,
Right.
my own material, my own songs. And that's when I launched my first CD, Alud Deak.
Okay.
Did the CD and
That's amazing. That was the birth of
Yeah.
that whole.
whole thing. the
Wow.
CD, yeah.
That's amazing. All right. Now, did you guys leave in good terms?
Oh yeah. We still talk to each other, and I performed with them a couple of times too. Not that much, but yeah, we're okay. We still talk.
Okay. Your solo career then, after like the Gypsies went on.
Yeah, after the Gypsies, I did my solo work for a while, and then I realized I did many other work. Reality shows on various TV channels, and I did a lot of work.
Right.
Then I realized I want to do something else, start my own band. And that I did in 2010,
Right.
October. And that I wanted to do with my brother.
Right.
But at the time he wasn't in the country, he was with Dalrin in Doha.
Okay. And your
in
brother
Qatar.
is Kevin.
Almeida.
Kevin Almeida.
Yeah. He had his own bands too, many bands, Exit, Sold Out, so many bands he led, and he was. But I had this urge and the liking to do music with my brother.
Right.
To, you know,
Keep it in a family sort of thing. That has a better vibe. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So, you know, I wanted to do it for a long time, but then, you know, you may want to do certain things, but then the right time has to also come for you to.
True thing.
Then I somehow started it without him in 2010 October, knowing that he would, and leaving room for him to get in.
Okay.
And exactly after 3 months, he did get in, got on board, and then still we worked together. Of course, I started my band as Corinne and the Beatbox.
Right. Why the beatbox?
I don't know. No, that was just a name that my son Brandon.
Okay.
I was looking for names, and he gave me like a whole heap of names. And then,
I like that one. That's the one I'm going to take, Brandon. Get out of here.
So I settled for that name, and then after about a year, I had a few changes in the band, and sadly I lost my bass guitarist R.C.D. Gunawardana.
Right.
While I was playing at R&B, actually, he played the second or third set, and
Right.
he just, you know, passed away. And a few members changed, few things happened, and then also I wasn't performing on regular places. I wasn't, you know, really performing.
Right.
Because my brother can do that, and you know that wasn't really my cup of tea too.
Right. Because you've done that way back.
Yeah.
And now you're fed
so
up with it.
so I told him, you know, something that 5 people can do. It's no point, you know, the 6th one going there. Of course, a dance is a different thing,
Yeah.
or a concert is a different thing. But playing in a club or a pub or something, you know, or a lobby,
Yeah.
he can handle it.
Yeah.
Even up to date, he plays. I mean, they play at the Hilton lobby every Thursday, Friday, and at the FDOs on Wednesday, Saturday. If we are not working outside
Right.
in the weekends.
Okay.
Then we decided Corinne and wouldn't apply because Corinne is not there.
Where's Corinne? My God.
It's just the beatbox.
It's just a beatbox. So then we decided, my brother said, let's go for a change in a name. I said, fine. I said, you come up with one. And then he was thinking for a while, and he said, how about Burn? Because we used to have a band by the name of Burn.
Okay.
Right.
In the, I think, 80s, late 80s, 90s, I guess, yeah. Ashok Jayasinghe was leading that band, and now he's in Melbourne. And my brother used to be the guitarist of the band.
Right. Okay.
So I just fired a call, or I think wrote to him on FB or whatever, and you know, said I have, you know, decided to do this. Is it all right? And
Yeah.
he said, yeah, why not? Sure, like, you know,
Keep the Burn name going on.
So that's how Burn came about.
Burn.
Burning. We are
You could have
burning.
so many great like catchphrases for Burn. Like whenever somebody calls you, oh, we'd like you to perform for this, you'd be like, careful, you might get
Burn. Actually, Brandon, my son, he gave me a lovely tagline also. He said, blaze with burn.
Ooh, how that?
Yeah, for
Very nice.
one of my posters that I was, you know.
You should
That was
enter into whenever you're performing, you're just random fire just in the background. And walking
Then
in slow
walking.
motion, and then take your mic out.
Basically
Yeah,
getting into
good
the-
idea. When I
I'm
decide
getting
to
ahead
have
of
the
myself.
concert, yeah, that's a good idea.
I should maybe be your manager.
Yeah,
Maybe.
why
What I
not?
should
Yeah.
do.
I'll think about it.
No, okay, that's never gonna happen. Anyway, let's. Now you came out with a new single, and a
Yeah.
new music video.
Yes.
This came out. Please tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, that was very different to the usual stuff that I do in the Oriental field, the
Right.
singular stuff, because I don't know, for some reason everybody, like, I'm known to have this kind of, you know, I don't like to be called like just baila, but all
Right.
up tempo fast music.
Yeah.
So I wanted something different, and I came up, you know, one of my friends, Suresh, he had this melody and he wanted to know, because I had told him to do me something, you know, do me a song, and then he said, come and check this out, and if you like it, you can. So I liked the melody. He wrote half of it and I wrote half of it,
Okay.
and that's how this song came about.
What is the name of the song?
It's called Tava Ekasarayak.
Tava
And I did a
Ekasarayak.
simple video